And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Here's Trey Turner. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:20.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Fought off foul. The pitch. That's through there for a strike. Max Fried, quite simply, has turned into one of the best left-handers in the National League, if not all of baseball, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous pitcher, but he fields his position extremely well.
One and two here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rosario has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Ball one, no strikes. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And stepping in is the speedy Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a pitch.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Misses. The count now 2-2.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. Turner with the throw to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And at second with one away. And next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Ripped on a line. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Austin Riley. Went deep in the ball game last night. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
2-2 on the way. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple all-star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. Fried back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
A special player and a special just human being. And for many years, you and I, being around the Cubs, could understand quickly after we met Schwarber why Jed Hoyer and Theo Epstein seemed like they would never part ways with him.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next one misses. 2-2.
They tried to get him to go chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
And now the lefty in the air out to center. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Brandon Marsh at the plate now, and that's inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Called out on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. Ripped on the ground to second. Both runners move up as they get him at first on the throw from shallow right. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The pitch. That one to first, and that's a fair ball.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. In the air, right side. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 7. The designated hitter. First down.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 9th in the NL in home runs. Out there to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Back here at the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. This is Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The wind of the pitch. Base hit, center field.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now 0 for 1 with a flyout. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And now, Alec Bohm. Going to one. Bohm getting the start at third. 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the pitch.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Tapped softly on the ground. Steps on the bag for one. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Bryce Harper. Ball one there. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. There's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And he deals. Squirts away a little bit. That ends the frame. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Eli White. Nola back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. White in his 4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. rounded out his first time. Just missed. And he swings over the top there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
1-2 now on Acuna. And a ball evens the count. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Now, Michael Harris doubled in his first AB. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Popped in the air, left side. Squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless.
I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs, and it makes.
On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Kyle
The
Schwarber.
left fielder, Kyle.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
First offering misses the mark.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Schwarber tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The pitch. And strike two. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Just misses with that one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The wind and the pitch. And that's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is down low. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Kicks and deals. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Rips one to right and a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One away, runners at first and third. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Castellanos on second. Marsh at first. One gone. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Late swing, fouled off. Two now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tosses to first, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Here's a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No, he held up. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Got him! Huge strikeout there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The right-hander back to work. That one missed.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swings and misses. And 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. Up the middle, stop. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Good eye right there. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. Rosario into second, and he's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Sean Murphy. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. That one out to right, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Slide, save. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back base hits. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Left field. Schwarber in pursuit. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. New inning getting started. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop.
Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. In there for strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ball 1 low. And a strike. Out to short, White. And that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up the middle. On to first. Out number 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Eli White next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That's ripped into the outfield. Marsh pulls it in on the run. Throw, and it gets away.
Now batting the center fielder, Michael.
And here is Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. Next pitch is outside, but he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. JT Realmuto steps in. A new arm into the game, the righty Jackson Stevens. This is his first appearance of the season. That one's in there, 0-1. Stevens measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number two.
The batter, number 8.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Castellanos.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one's in there. That is strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Right side. Slings to first, and Castellanos is out. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Michael Harris. The pitch. That misses. Ball one. Harris, in his third season, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings and misses, and that's strike one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Towards first, Harrison. The flip to the pitcher covering. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the 0-1. And that's outside. Got it by him for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Riley having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Hammered, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. Sliced hard but foul. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Outside. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for Atlanta. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Atlanta, top of inning number 7. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
And the pitch. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. And he takes a strike. That one off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base at the plate. Josh Harrison. Line drive. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Can't make the play. In comes the run from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Trey Turner with a chance now. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Runners on the corners, no outs. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And here's a slow roller. Over to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days, people sell out of.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Nola back to work. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Now the 0-1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that one. 0-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. No outs. Runner on second. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2. And miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's a second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. runner leads away at second. And that's outside. And that one almost got him. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Marsh makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Eli White next up for the Braves. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Truist Park, ready to begin the 8th. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Dylan Lee into the game.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
International on sabbatical, ain't it magical? Whoa, unimaginable, go against your flow.
And a pitch. That clips the corner. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. Next offering is downstairs. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
Left-hand hitter waits. And now the count is even.
2-2 to count.
And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. And there's the strike. And a pitch. And downstairs. And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Real Muto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit right side. Olsen takes it to the bag, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Acuna retired. 1 up, 1 down.
The bat, the center fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber settles under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Oh, he was only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Bounce to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air, right field. Harper has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1. Yates in his 10th season, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Righty delivers. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
The center fielder.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
On a line, base hit. Rosario whips it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 2, Josh.
And now the first baseman, Josh Harrison. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering misses, and that's ball one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now Bryson Stott. First pitch, and he just misses.
0-1, no strike.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Castellanos, the lead runner out at second. Marsh on at first with 2 down. This to third. Riley gathers and throws to first. And they get Turner for the out. That's out number 3. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. The 1-1. That's towards center. Marsh on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Rolls across the diamond, and they're down to their last out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air to left center. Schwarber settles under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, these guys secure a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB